All right, welcome back to the AI Research Roundup. I'm your host, Alex. So, this article, the Anthropic Education Report, How University Students Use Claude, published April 8, 2025, dives into how college kids are using AI for their studies. Well, specifically, they analyzed 1 million student conversations on Claude.ai. They found that STEM students, especially computer science majors, are really embracing AI, while other fields like business and humanities are lagging behind. The post also mentions they used a tool called Clio to analyze these conversations while protecting student privacy. Okay, so the first figure in this article, it's a simple image of a desk lamp shining on a piece of paper. Well, it's meant to visually represent the study's focus, right? Shining a light on how students are using AI in their academic work. It ties into the whole idea of analyzing these conversations and bringing this information to light, like the article mentions. Okay, so figure 2 from page 5. This one visually represents the disparity in Claude usage across different majors. It compares the percentage of Claude conversations within each subject area to the percentage of U.S. bachelor's degrees awarded in that field. Well, as the summary mentions, there's a huge difference, right? Computer science students make up a small portion of all graduates, but they account for a large chunk of the Claude conversations. So, this really drives home that point about STEM fields, and particularly computer science, being early adopters of AI tools in education. So, figure 3 on page 6 shows how this article categorized student interactions with Claude, okay? They've got direct and collaborative approaches, crossed with problem solving and output creation. Well, this gives us 4 main ways students are using Claude, with examples like getting direct answers to calculus problems, or using it collaboratively for feedback on essays. It really helps break down those almost 600,000 conversations they analyzed, and as the summary mentions, it shows the different ways students are leveraging AI for their schoolwork. Okay, so figure 4, this one on page 10, shows how Claude is being used across different levels of Bloom's taxonomy. Well, it's interesting. Students are primarily using it for higher order tasks like creating and analyzing, almost 40% and 30% respectively. So as the summary points out, this raises some concerns, right, about students potentially outsourcing those critical thinking skills instead of developing them. It's kind of an inverted use of the taxonomy. Okay, so this Anthropic Education Report, well, it shines a light on real-world AI use in college, analyzing 1 million student conversations with Claude. A key takeaway: STEM students, especially in computer science, are way ahead of the curve in adopting AI. Another important point: students are using Claude mostly for higher-order thinking tasks, like creating and analyzing, which, well, raises questions about critical thinking skill development. All right, thanks for tuning in to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex, signing off.